Evening everyone, and thank you for joining us for today's press conference. Please ensure you've got a microphone in your hand. As you can hear, we've got some noise outside. So please ensure that you ask your questions slowly so we can all hear. And a reminder to please ensure that all mobile phones are either on mute or they are on vibrate for this session. And also no photos, no videos during these sessions. Thank you. You can go ahead.
Mitch, how's the feeling in the group after that one?
Oh mate, yeah, pretty shattered group. Disappointing to lose that game, but yeah, fair play to Sri Lanka. Certainly the way they batted, they outplayed us, but the boys are hurting.
Can you talk us through the decision to leave Matt Renshaw out of the side? He was your leading sort of run scorer leading into this match.
Well, I had to come back in, so that was probably the main reason.
I guess sort of lost your way through the back end of that innings there. I guess talk us through that, especially given that the lead in with the series in Pakistan and the spin playing a big role there and spin playing a big role here. How much of a factor was that? And I guess the play against spinning amongst the group, how much of that being focused? Yeah,
look, I think it was probably just execution tonight. That full strength batting lineup's got some of the best players of spin in Australia, well, the best players of spin in Australia. So it was probably more just execution tonight, and I thought Sri Lanka pulled it back beautifully. We were a few short after the start that we got. We probably knew that going into the second innings, but we had great belief that we'd get the job done, but we were outplayed.
How much did, I guess, the moving parts at the start of the tournament, like this group has played a lot together over the past 12 months, but still those guys coming in and out to start the tournament, and you probably didn't get your best side on the park until tonight, really.
Yeah, look, I think if you look back over the last 2 years in the white ball squads, we've had moving parts every tour, every game, so that's something that you sort of force into at times. But yeah, we were just outplayed tonight, and disappointed.
Imran Ahmed, Delhi Sachin from Pakistan. Delhi, according to the points table, your team impossible to reach Super 8. It is the first time the Australia will not qualify the next round of this event. What are you saying? It is a situation.
I think is it still technically possible? Yeah, there's still a chance.
Marsh, it's just a bad luck actually. You are one of the best opening partnership, 104 runs in 8.3 overs. It was a fantastic platform made by you and Head. But all of a sudden, what happened in the batting selection or something like the ball like that? They almost green, other all collapsed. Was it the dew factor or spinners were doing quite good? Because 180 runs is also a good score here. But even if you would have made 220, today it seemed it could have been scored.
I guess we'll never know if what would have happened if we made 220. But as I said earlier, we had a good platform, but we just weren't able to execute towards the back end, and it's disappointing. Certainly not here to blame anyone, but we're a disappointed bunch.
Mitch, 97 for 0 after 8 overs, 181 at the end. What happened in that back 12?
Have I answered that like twice already? I think the same answer as the other couple of questions, but we just weren't able to execute. We know that they've got. We knew that we were going to face spin towards the back end. It slowed up a little bit, but again, just execution.
Yeah, and the bowling of Dushmant Chamira, I think you bowled 3 right at the death. What did you make of that?
Yeah, well, obviously had to make a few changes to the way they went with their bowling due to the injury. But fair play. I thought he bowled really well towards the back end. And took wickets, and I think there's a period where he maybe scored 5 runs in 8 balls or something. And it was fair play.
Mitch, against Zimbabwe, you only managed to get 2 wickets. In again, 2 wickets, so 4 wickets. in two big games. How much has that been a difference with you hanging by a thread trying to qualify for the Super 8?
Oh yeah, look, Zimbabwe batted really well, but you're right, we weren't able to take as many wickets and apply as much pressure as we would have liked to. And I thought tonight, Nasanka he played brilliantly, and taking our situation and our team out of it, you take your hat off to someone when they score 100 off 50 balls in a World Cup match in a tight run chase at this stage of our group. So I take my hat off to him, and it was an incredible innings, and we didn't have many answers for him tonight.
Hi Mitch, if you look at the 10 over mark in both innings, the teams were fairly evenly placed. Obviously it went very awry for you in the second half of your innings, but how different was the conditions in the second half of the Sri Lankan innings? Was there a lot of dew, and was that why there was, we saw in the first innings that the ball was gripping and turning. Was that not the case in the second innings? Why was that Sri Lanka were able to accelerate post that 10 over mark?
I don't think there was much dew. It didn't feel dewy. I'm not sure if the wicket got better. I didn't feel that way. But I know that in these conditions, partnerships are incredibly important. And if you look at the two innings outside of our opening partnership, we just weren't able to form a good one to get going again. And that's probably the difference in the game.
Last two.
Mitch, a lot of players came on in good form from the Big Bash League, but then you went to Pakistan, and you now lost a couple on the trot here. Is there a sense that the team's kind of lost momentum as a group, or what's happening kind of broader?
Yeah, look, it's a question. I guess Pakistan was a fairly different group to what we had here. We understood that going into it. There were some guys that couldn't be there due to injury and coming back. So we accepted that going to Pakistan. It's tournament play. You lose a game that you shouldn't. With all due respect to Zimbabwe, they played fantastic. And you're under the pressure, and tonight we were outplayed. So that's the position we find ourselves in.
Mitch, how is the injury? It looked like you landed awkwardly there trying to stop a ball.
Yeah, probably didn't need to. I did need to dive, but I was a little bit sore, but I'm absolutely fine, and I'll be sweet.
How hard is it how much does it upset your plans, when it looked like, especially in the last game, Zimbabwe blunted the effectiveness of your two senior bowlers in Alice and Zampa, and then they kind of did the same again tonight. You kind of have to get their overs out of the way early. Is that kind of a bit of an upset to sort of bowling plans, when they blunt your sort of two most effective bowlers, I guess?
Yeah, well, they're certainly our two most experienced players. No doubt we went to them whenever we were sort of under pressure. I haven't had a chance to really think about how they played tonight in terms of tactics and stuff, or had a look at it, but they played well. And
do you watch the Ireland game tomorrow, the Ireland-Zimbabwe game, as a group, or do you sort of just go separate ways?
I dare say that we'll all be watching it. Whether or not it's together or not, we'll wait and see, but what do you say, the luck of the Irish, eh?
Honestly, how much you feel that you will be qualified for Super 8? Your judgment.
Right now, it's out of my control. It's out of our control, so we wait and see.
That's it. Thanks, everyone.
Thanks, guys. Thank you.